Hi everybody, this is Bosch Trading. I'm Eric Bosch. This is Bosch Trading. It's the pre-market show. We've been away for 2 days, but I'm back. Was a little bit of a crazy week last week, but didn't have the chance to get on my live shows. But I'm back now, hoping to make it this whole week. Although this week might also be a little bit difficult than other weeks. So just giving you that head up, just follow me on Twitter. And if you do that, then you will see when I go live and if I go live. So normally I'm going live 4 days a week. And so that's normal 4 days a week. Trying to do that this week as well. But as I said, it's going to be a crazy week again, I think. So please be absolutely sure that you follow me on Twitter, and then I can announce when I'm going live. Normally I'm going live at 7:30 Eastern time and at 1:30 Amsterdam time. So enough about that. For anybody that watched the Early Bird Morning Show, we did manage to cover a lot of tickers then, so we're going to do some others now. If you want to look back at that, just look at the Benzinga channel. But I have some new tickers for you now. We're starting with Vino, V-I-N-O. And Vino had this move from 350 till 550-ish. You can see it here. So this was post-market. It just hit that mark of 550, 553, 550. And then this is post-market open. Then it fell down here. Not a lot of volume during pre-market. So, well, didn't notice it at all at that time. But now we have to maybe take a closer look and see if it will regain this pre-market open here. Because this is obviously not a fall from post-market, but it's a pop from pre-market. Sorry about that. This is the pop from pre-market, and then fell down again, and has made some crazy moves after it IPO'd here. The IPO price was around the 660 mark, fell down, split, and now what you have to wait for is, will it break that 553, 555, 553 again? Let's be more accurate than that, 551. So 551 is the level that you're looking for on the upside, and then on the downsides, you don't want it to go below this 426 level-ish. But you also have some levels here. This is 470, and this is 465. Maybe, just maybe, this 470 level may be a level. It's not a big level, but it just, let me make this a little bit bigger. So if you look here, it also was some resistance at some point. Sorry about that. So it was also some resistance here at this point on a weekly. So yeah, 475 also might be a level. So be careful with this one. You saw what happened earlier. And really interesting to see this one. Just watch it. It's now at $5 level. See if it falls to 470, then trade it to the long side, or 426 and then trade it to the long side. So it might be interesting to watch this one. And then another small one, ENLV. Also made this move pre-market, not with volume at all, but well, a move is a move. It's particularly interesting because it's now, after this big slide down, you know that I want to see that. So the slide down to this level here, 937-ish. Then didn't know what to do here, and then hero pop, gave back some of the gains that it had here, and now trying to pop again. And it's particularly interesting because of this blue 50 mark here. So the 50 EMA is now at 1188. So you want to see that one holding on, otherwise 1112, but that's a long way from where it's now, from where it's trading now. So 1188-ish should be the level now. That's the 50, and then of course upwards again to 1303 for long above that, and for a short if it doesn't break that level. Then BCTX. BCTX also not as clear as we've seen now, and there can be a lot of nothingness on this particular stock. So look at this. This is trading with no volume at all. Try to get up here, and the next day this happened. Now it's just trying to get above also this 50 level again. So the 50 EMA is also pivot point for me here. Some call it a pivot point. I call this levels. Just that's the way I learned it. And there, this 446. Let's make that 450 on the $half. Also is a level that's a 200 SME, and you really want to see this 428 break if you're on the long side on this one. So let me see, 425, 426-ish. Then this 381, and then 450 on BCTX. Then GovX. This looks very nice, of course, if you are long bias. Erase these levels here. It seems that they are intraday levels. This is, of course, the crazy day, and this is the other crazy day that we've seen in this one. Just real nice. What you want to see is that this niceness holds. So for day trading, well, just let me look at the 1 minute, what's happening there on pre-market right now. No volume. This is the close on Friday, 542. That's a long way from where it's now. It's 616, I think, then will be a level. And here opening and close are almost together. So put it just right there, 570. So it's more 570, yes. And then I want to see this one fall down to 570 and then trade it up again. Or trade it above 616 for GovX. Then VRPX. Also no volume in pre-market. That's not why we look at it. This is why we look at it right now. It's also a recent IPO. From its IPO days, it did not do that great, to say the least. And do we or do we not see something coming back from here? I don't really like those big ugly wicks here. You might want to consider this one as it tried before, as you can see, like this on this candle here, tried before, but then couldn't hold it because it bumped against that green line, which is the 9 EMA. So let's just say that for 420 and $4, and this one will be 441. So $4 for 24.41 for VPRX. You want to see this really be a bounce and then finally get above the 20 EMA here right now. It's not a lot of data because it's a recent IPO. You just might see some action here now if it gets some volume. Okay, and then ABCL. Let's look at that one too. ABCL. So no volume here. This isn't just a dot here, but I don't know what's that doing there. And then this would have been the opening and an immediate rejection or no volume at all. I don't know what's happening here. So you want to see some price action before you trade this one, because I don't want to draw any levels that don't make any sense, and you certainly don't want to see these kind of wicks happening. So ABCL was on my radar, but looking at the chart now, I'm not so interested in it anymore. Only if there's some price action that can justify that you are going in there. So there's no justification right now, so I'm just going to leave that one alone. Just let me watch what's happening now in pre-markets. Is there something that we didn't see? Farmi is there again. OCGN, of course, again. Ticks, but 1 minute. Just made these unbelievable moves again from 1278 till 1440. Did that. Here is the pop on pre-markets, a relative small one compared to what happened here. It looks to be strong today, and so climbing up, rejecting this 1440, now holding on to its 9 EMA on the 1 minute. Then I'm just curious what's happening on the 5 minute here. I always keep those two together. Overextended here on the 5 minutes, so you really want to see this pullback now first. And now what you see now is that this 1360, that's the 9 EMA in the 5 minutes, almost is the same level here as the 1360 on the 1 minute, which is the of course it's the same level, but there's where VWAP is. So if it can bounce here on VWAP and holds VWAP and make a setup after that, then you might just want to trade this one up also. So very curious to see what this one's doing. OCGN is a mover these days. So let's see if something else is moving. Normally the month of May is sell in May and stay away, but it just might be also different case this year because it's just everything is different this year. So all of the others that are here now on volume, we discussed most of them in the early bird show. PTX, so you can Nokia is moving again, but also well, not very interesting. Apple is moving again, of course, as always. As always, Apple is moving again. It really wants to hold that 131.60 that we discussed this morning. So those are the tickets for today. Some real nice ones to take a look at. No big volume on those ticks today, so that's going to be something that you have to watch. But if you're going to play this, please make sure that you trade your own strategy. This is for information purposes only. Make sure that you draw your own levels, that you have your risk management in order, and then I can only leave you with one remark, and that's happy trading. So happy trading today, and see you guys somewhere this week. I'll let you know on Twitter. Thanks for that, and bye-bye.